guys. So today I don't have a regular video planned. I'm going to talk about collecting. Melissa asked me on YouTube how I got into collecting, and I thought I would just share my answer with all of you. I've been collecting dolls since I was 12. I started making these little bottle dolls for my sister when I was 12, and I started looking at dolls and buying dolls. I think I've always collected. Why do I collect? I collect because it gives me joy. And as I got older, I put the dolls away. Some people said maybe you're too old for dolls. And now we know that's not true. And I put them away when I was going to school, went to college, but I've always had like a little shelf of dolls and toys. And now, being in the business that I am, my dolls give me so much joy and relaxation. As you guys know, I'm an antique dealer and an auctioneer. That can be very stressful because you're dealing with people's possessions, and all the time you're dealing with their emotions because people's items are tied to how they feel, which also informs us about collecting. When I go to sell somebody's item, they would usually tell me a story about how the item came into their lives and what it means to them. And but they have to sell it for one reason or another. And as I process that and try to sell their items, try to bring them the most value that I can, it's really hard when something they've cherished for so many years maybe isn't worth as much as they thought. And maybe it's worth more to them emotionally than the monetary value. So anyway, that's what I do all week long. And that's why I have a doll shop. I'm only open on weekends, and I have to tell you guys, coming into my shop is pure joy for me. I love it. I love being surrounded by dolls. I love just the feeling that it gives me. And I think that is ultimately why we all collect. The feeling it gives us joy to collect. And it's not just a matter of, oh, I want this, I want that, or accumulating. It is actually that feeling that you get from finding the doll that you're looking for or several dolls that you're looking for. And that's why I collect. I love the feeling of finding dolls. Let me give you an example. I found these two dolls on Mercari. I just got them. They were just delivered. I got both of these for $30. They're 18-inch dolls, and the reason I got them was because you guys know I collect American Girl dolls, and this one reminded me of an American Girl doll with the body and the limbs, and it's 18 inches. And another reason is I wanted to take a look at the eyes to see if it might be a good swap. And this one is an Amy Elise doll. This one here is a Creative Doll Company doll. I liked the red hair, and I also liked that she was 18 inches and she could fit American Girl doll clothes. And she had a different body shape than I'm used to, but I wanted to see if the clothes would fit her. That's why I got these two dolls. Now, they might stay in my collection because they're another example of 18-inch dolls and I liked that size. And that's why I got these, and to add them to my collection, or perhaps not if I get tired of them. And that's another reason why we collect, to try new things, to just see if things would work. That's what I do because I'm also a crafter. I've been making dolls since I was a teenager, actually, making folk art dolls, like I said, for my sister. And now I do a show once a year in Nantucket where I make very primitive looking paper mache dolls. And that's another form of relaxation because it joins together things that I love, sculpture and painting. So that's another outlet. And dolls indeed are my outlet because it is so relaxing. It is so joyful. And I just love it. And because, and I think it's because my job is so stressful that when I'm in this room, this is another room next, sort of close to the doll room that I can actually work. I have books in here, and I do more of the manual work in here, like painting and fixing dolls. I have all my supplies over here. And I do have my paints in the doll room as well. That's where I store the paints, but I actually use them in here. The doll room is getting pretty crowded. Working on dolls and painting them and fixing them is also very relaxing, which is another reason I collect. And another thing about collecting is what I really truly love about it is it's so personal. I collect for me, and I collect what I want because it is totally focused on what I want to do with my collection. And that's very key. Everybody's collection is different. You should feel good, fabulous about your collection because it speaks to you, about you, and most importantly, for you. Your collection is yours. Nobody can tell you what to collect or how to feel about your collection. You know what it does for you. And that's just fabulous. So with that said, you guys are probably aware of all the drama in the different doll collecting communities. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, and sometimes there's just way too much drama for me. For myself, I choose not to participate. Sometimes people would ask me privately what I think. I won't bash anybody's doll. I won't say anything negative because it's not constructive and it's not worth it. Dolls are toys. They're meant to give us joy. Being negative, there's no need for that. So I choose not to participate when there gets to be too much drama or negativity. And another reason is my kids are part of my hobby. They love the doll room. They love to go shopping with me and pick up dolls and toys. For them, I want to set a good example and also to be true to myself. I don't want to be negative to anybody and I won't participate in drama. And I'm showing my children that there's no need for that. To collect dolls and toys, to give yourself joy, because that's what it's meant for. And basically, that's why I collect. I know I didn't cover a lot of stuff here, but can't remember anything else to talk about. If you guys have questions, please let me know. You have to bear with me. I am so behind on videos because work is taking over, back to school is taking over, but I'm going to get back on track and share more of my hobby with you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.